Physical retail is shrinking, replaced by an economy where millions of products are shipped directly to screens without a single cardboard box. Buyers today expect immediate utility. Instead of waiting days for a delivery, they are purchasing tools they can download and apply instantly to their workflows, using platforms like GoodNotes and Canva. This chart shows the projected revenue growth of the digital download sector in 2026. It looks like a straight line up until you look at the failure rate. Over 90% of new, broad niche stores fail almost immediately. Eliminating shipping delays also eliminates the barrier to entry. Creating a product once and selling it infinitely is highly scalable, but it creates an environment of infinite global competition. To survive a marketplace where anyone can open a shop in 5 minutes, you have to abandon generic products. You only win by targeting hyper-specific niches that align exactly with your existing skills. New sellers usually freeze the moment they open Etsy. The sheer volume of product options is paralyzing. Choose aesthetic planner stickers, complex financial spreadsheets, or everything in between. The instinct is to copy top sellers, but if you replicate a tracker without understanding accounting, your listings will sit at the bottom of the search results. The way past this paralysis is a framework we call the scenario match. It is an objective method to filter out the noise. We are going to evaluate the 3 dominant digital product categories on Etsy right now. By breaking down their mechanics, we determine who should invest their capital and who needs to stay away. Winning is not about a perfect product. It is about a category that acts as a mathematical multiplier for your resources. The first major category is utility tools. This includes items like 50-30-20 budget spreadsheets, project planners, and daily habit trackers. These products require strict, logic-based inputs. To build a functional system in Excel or Google Sheets, you need solid analytical skills. If a formula breaks, the tool is useless to the buyer. Broad utility tools are heavily saturated. Success here relies on identifying micro-niches. Instead of creating a general budgeting sheet, you build a debt payoff tracker tailored specifically to the ADHD and neurodivergent community. Look at this specialized layout. Dashboards like this achieve exceptionally high conversion rates. Buyers are not purchasing them for their visual appeal. They are paying to solve an immediate, painful organizational problem. The trade-off is that this category is heavy on data and light on art. You will spend less time choosing color palettes and much more time doing rigorous SEO optimization and keyword validation to ensure people are actively searching for your tool. Utility tools are the optimal battleground for analytical creators. If you prefer to compete on logic, structure, and problem solving rather than visual design, this is your category. The second category shifts entirely to visual media, creative and recurring assets. This covers printable wall art, digital planner stickers, and clip art bundles. The required input here is a mastery of aesthetic design. You have to spot and rapidly adapt to visual trends, whether that means producing minimalist line art one month or cozy cottagecore aesthetics the next. The financial engine of this category runs on repeat purchase behavior. Buyers frequently return to buy new sticker packs for different themes, creating predictable revenue spikes around holidays and seasonal events. The drawback is the scale of production required. This is a highly saturated market. To stay visible in Etsy's search algorithm, you must produce and list an immense volume of designs consistently. To keep up with that demand, some sellers rely on private label rights, or PLR, assets. PLR refers to pre-made digital products that you purchase the rights to modify and resell. While they save time, relying too heavily on them can permanently dilute your store's unique brand identity. Creative assets heavily reward high-output visual designers. If you can operate at scale, maintain visual quality, and master seasonal timing, this category offers incredibly reliable recurring income. The final and most lucrative category targets other businesses. These are B2B assets, specifically Canva templates and complete social media kits. The buyers here are entrepreneurs and content creators. They are actively looking for ready-made solutions, and they will spend money to save hours of layout and design work. Selling a single template for $5 is the wrong approach. The optimal strategy is to bundle 50 to 100 individual templates, brand color kits, and content calendars into one massive package. This chart illustrates the financial leverage of bundling. Look at the difference between selling 100 individual templates at $5 versus one comprehensive bundle at $50. You drastically increase customer lifetime value, the total revenue a single customer brings, from one transaction. The primary trade-off is the upfront time investment. You have to invest massive amounts of labor to build out an entire product ecosystem before you ever make your first sale. There is also a hidden requirement. You need actual marketing knowledge. If your Pinterest pin templates or Instagram layouts do not follow best practices for click-through rates, they will not generate results for the end user, and your shop's reviews will tank. B2B bundles are the ultimate leverage play. You are trading grueling initial effort to secure the highest possible profit margins per transaction. Let's address the internet marketing myth right now. Digital downloads are not an effortless path to passive income. Building a sustainable Etsy store requires intense, front-loaded active labor. You have to design the assets, test the keywords, and optimize the listings before the platform ever decides to reward you with traffic. True leverage only materializes after you have constructed a complex, interlocking product ecosystem. That is when the revenue becomes passive, because your existing catalog does the selling for you. To get there in 2026, you have to use a tactic called niche stacking. This is the process of combining a specific demographic with a specific utility, like pairing business owners with a content planner. Surviving the Etsy landscape means treating the platform as a serious asset creation business. It is not a get-rich-quick side hustle. To figure out where you fit, we use a decision tree to map your distinct advantage directly to a product category. If you lack design skills but excel at data and logic, follow this path. Your advantage lies in building functional spreadsheets and utility tools, or modifying PLR educational printables. If you have an eye for aesthetics and can produce assets quickly, your route points here. You belong in stickers and art bundles, capitalizing on recurring purchases and seasonal trends. And if you understand marketing systems and audience behavior, take this final branch. Your best move is assembling B2B high-ticket Canva templates to help other businesses scale. Do not chase broad trends. Stop trying to sell generic planners to everyone. Stack specific niches and build authority with a targeted audience. Financial success on Etsy is purely a byproduct of deploying your effort into the exact category that mathematically favors the skills you already possess.